All right, we are back. This is the B-side final. I'm going to try not to talk too loud during this match because it's getting a little quieter in this room and I don't want the players to hear me, so apologize if I am a little bit quiet. I do have my volume cranked so I can try to give you the best golf commentary possible here. This should be a great match. Mr. Bradley White at the table now has been playing pretty jam up the last couple days here. He did win the VNEA intermediate singles in Vegas last year, which is actually the same division that Steven won the year before. The winner of this match will play Jason Kishanu. Somebody will have to beat him twice. I think Brad said that ball rolled out a little bit, but I feel like it wasn't too much. Nonetheless, pretty simple table here. I don't really see anything stopping him from taking a 1-0 lead. Other than he almost lost his chalk in the table. But he dug it out of there. He's all right. So the only tough ball here is maybe the 9, but with the 14-13 where it is, it's pretty easy. He'll take the 9 ball next. So I think 14, 9, 11, 15. And this stripe on the bottom right of your screen is the 10 ball. I think that'll be his last ball before the 8. Howdy, Patrick. Carol from Indiana. Ryan Pittman, Sean. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you could all click that share button on the bottom left of your screen there, that would be much appreciated. Send it to some of your friends and family, maybe some pool groups you're a part of. See if we can get these viewer numbers up for both these great players in the final 3 of a 100-player tournament. We had 100 Masters in the field this weekend. Super tough tournament. What's up, Eddie? Sean? Sean actually finished 7th, 8th. I lost to Eric a few matches ago. I'm actually surprised he would play the 3-rail path there. I kind of thought he would maybe just roll that in and take the window. He's got to cut this 8 ball in. Shouldn't be a problem, though. I would expect him to dice this one in. Farrell likes the BK. It's actually it's a brake cue with a Revo shaft on it. He definitely started to get used to it, Wayne. You got that right. I'm still surprised he played the 3-rail angle there. Dennis, welcome. Bobby, thank you for sharing. The brand of cue Steven is playing with is a Predator. It's actually the butt of a brake cue, but the Revo fits on it, so it's the main thing. Good shot by Brad here. He got on the only tough ball. The only problem is he's on the rail. The scratch in the side might be a natural angle here. Guillaume, this is the B-side finals. So he might have to jack up to in order to pot this ball and avoid the side pocket, which is what he's going to do here. It's a pretty smooth stroke by Mr. White there. Al, the team event starts, I think, at 8 o'clock tonight. I know a lot of the Masters teams don't start till midnight is our first match. Grant is here. He says he starts at 6.
I believe that is the time. In fact, I can check, actually. What is going on, everybody?
I was telling the guys how I cranked up the volume a little on our mics because it's getting a little quieter in the room here, and I know some people have very good hearing. Yes. I don't want to distract anyone here, so
that is very true.
Doing my best golf commentary voice today. Yeah, that's correct. Steve Wilton, the winner of this, will play Jason Kishnu, true double elimination. Jason is probably Saskatchewan's hottest player right now. Looking pretty much unstoppable, but both these guys can give him quite the run for his money, I'm sure.
Yeah, I do play at 6.
Grant does play at 6. He's on a fun team. And they have one of the best names in all of pool, the Raw Dog and Sauce Monkeys. They're a fun group of guys.
I'm simply an honorary member of that group.
Well, win or lose, I guarantee you'll enjoy yourself.
Oh, it'll be a fun time.
Those boys have a lot of fun. Yeah,
it'll be a good time. There's Jesse right there.
There he is.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of that for sure. It'll be a fun time.
When are we going to be in Vancouver again? I'm not sure, but we'll be in Penticton in 3 weeks?
2.5.
2.5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it's not this coming weekend, the weekend after.
It's the following, and it starts on like a Tuesday. So really it's
Tuesday, Wednesday,
about
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right, Bradley with the first game on the board.
Draws first blood.
There he is. You saw him.
Mr. White with the thumbs up to the camera.
He's not camera shy, this fellow.
No, I don't think he's anything shy.
He's definitely not anything shy.
I'm not 100% sure of everybody on the team. Myself, Jesse Farhat. Oh, wow, am I ever drawing mind blanks?
Jeremy Brand.
Jeremy Brand.
Chris Dion.
I've got a specific guy in my head.
Adrian.
That's it, Adrian. It's blocking me.
Jam up, guys. Check that out. We got limited edition. Only available during this event, which will end on Monday. So check them out. jamupapparel.com.
Same quality as the Alberta Cup shirts. All sublimated. No vinyl transfers over here.
I feel like you're going to see me wearing that shirt at some point because I love that shirt. I talked to Eric after he lost to Steven, and he's like, his break. His break. He just crushed it every time, ran all of his breaks.
Well, he did the same there.
Yeah, it's one good shot, and everything else is so easy, right?
One good shot.
Maybe the 5 ball. Does it pass in the lower left by the 14? I think it does.
Does the what, sorry?
The 5, I think, in the lower left by the 14.
I would think so.
This might
Given
be
how he shaped that, I would say it does.
absolutely. It's got a lot of room. You could drive a truck through there.
Yeah. Looking pretty duck soup here. Doesn't want to overhit, though.
Yeah,
Doesn't want to overhit it.
doesn't want the outside angle, but I think he's perfect. He can just float this in.
Nice little check there.
Steve, funny enough, they have both won the intermediate, so this is actually a battle of the intermediate champs.
Yeah.
But Steven followed it up with winning the Masters, so it's kind of a big deal where we come from.
Yeah, just like that, it's tie ball game. That was a quick rack. Excuse me. The one you're looking for, is it? One of our other sponsors, Jacoby Custom Cues, happens to be the cue that we have for our giveaway. And if you haven't done so already, guys, go onto their Facebook page as well. Click that like button for them. A newer sponsor, proud to be. And that is the cue.
That's the one.
That is the one for the giveaway.
It's a gorgeous cue.
So if you're interested in the giveaway, it's very, very simple to do. It is $20 to buy the CSL Viewer Advantage coupon book. Within that book is an entry into the giveaway. And all of those contest details, rules, regulations, all the stuff that we went through to pay the lawyers to figure out for us, it is available on the Q Sports Live website if you want to go through and read it all. But I'll tell you, it's a dry read. Lawyer jargon is never a fun thing to read.
It's jargon for sure. Yeah.
It is lawyer jargon.
Look at this break.
Ooh, that's a fairly nice table.
Bradley
That's a
comes
nice
with the
break.
crush it.
Brad says you're not the only one who knows how to crush it.
Brad's been playing this game before Steven was born.
Yeah.
I think the only tough ball here is the 13. I kind of expect him to shoot stripes just because I don't like playing the 5 from really anywhere.
Yeah.
But I think the 10 ball leads you to the 13 and the opposite side fairly easy.
Or you can use it to break out, depending on your angle that you get, whether you get a little funny on it.
Exactly, yeah. He could maybe even shoot it right now. But I don't think he can see enough by the 5 in order to pot it.
He may after this shot, though.
I think that'll be
into the top left.
Absolutely, that'll be his next shot.
Action is pretty heavy here, Adam.
This is heavy action right now. This
It
is
is.
a pretty intense match.
These guys both know how to wield this cue. They control the cue ball really, really well.
Well, it should be noted that Steven's the defending champion from last year at this event
He sure is.
when he double dipped Brad's teammate Mike Abu in the final. So we will at least have one different finalist this year, being Jason Kishinu, who is in the hot seat. He went with the break it out, which I like.
Yeah.
He's got
Pushed
lots of
everything
options.
into good.
So if he can see that lower stripe, that's the shot, clear the pocket.
Yeah. And draw back off a rail, back up table.
And hopefully, yeah, I like what he
Uh-oh.
I like what he did there, but he overhit it.
He did.
But his plan was to probably shape this stripe down here, the 15, I believe, and then the 13, then save the 11 for the out ball.
Yep.
It seemed simple enough to play that ball, then play the 11 next, but it made the out quite a bit harder.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, do you use the 6 ball here?
I feel like he probably doesn't have a choice. He squeaked right around it. That's not a bad shot at all.
Not bad, yeah. Provided that 13 goes by the 1, which it looks like it will for sure.
There's plenty of room there. He's just going to make sure he doesn't get too much angle on the 11. So he might punch to the side rail and back out to middle table.
I think that's what I'd be doing here. Just to try to cut down the cut angle on the 11 ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fine with the size of the pockets. You can hold this no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have the winner of this match on the stream next, playing in the final.
What's going on, Todd? How are you? Yeah, I think it potato sometimes.
Kishenu. Okay.
I know Steph says Kashayanu.
All right.
Yeah. It's one of those last names that there's probably 100 ways to pronounce it with one being right.
All I know is he's a superstar. I guess I could probably update the score, because Bradley did win that game.
Vegas champions going at each other, indeed. They both play extremely well.
Well, and apparently they both break like King Kong, so just look at this break.
Right?
Yeah, I was just saying, Jesse, how intermediate and masters last year, but it should be noted that Steven won the intermediate 2 years ago, before he won the masters.
Is he trying to get on the 13 to lead to 15?
Absolutely. This is perfect. Just play a stop shot here. He'll have... Well, he might actually have to roll forward just
roll
a
up
little.
Off the end rail and back up.
Just to make sure he has angle.
Yeah.
He might stun follow it depending on how straight in he is. I expect him to...
It's always tough to tell
roll
sitting on this side. Yeah, up and back.
Oh, he came a little far.
Should still work. He can draw out here and play that 10 into the side.
Hangers everywhere. Gotta love it when that happens.
Duck soup, as they say.
Duck soup. It's gonna leave the hanger for last, which is always a nice option to have.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got there. He's okay. But that was a little risky the way he played that ball.
A lot risky. Wouldn't have been my way of going about it, but that's why I sit over here and he stands over there.
And in case you guys didn't realize already, this is going to be a run-out fest.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if either one of these guys misses a ball during this match.
Yeah. Wow, with the way that they're breaking.
Could easily just be break and run every match.
Yeah.
Well, we got Mike Burton himself sitting on the side watching his teammate here. So if you guys get a chance, check him out. Mike Burton home team, Remax Realty Professionals.
They are actually doing a Q giveaway here too. I will post the link. It is a free entry into The Q giveaway from the Mike Burton home team. They're obviously one of the Q Sports Live real estate sponsors. Best in the business, guys, especially in the Calgary surrounding area. If you are in the market, either buying or selling, they are the ones to get in touch with.
Big supporters of pool.
Massive. Well-accomplished players of their own right.
Yeah, Mike Abu was actually in the final of this event last year and got double dipped by Steven. I like those guys because they're big supporters of their teammates.
Huge.
I feel like every time I see one of them playing deep in a singles event, they're all there on the sideline watching and cheering.
So there's the link, guys. If you do want to enter into the free draw from the Mike Burton home team, there is the link. Copy that, put it into your browser. That will take you where you need to be. Fill out the information, and you're in to win. And also, in case you haven't noticed, this is two people talking on the microphone. Ben and I have been told that we sound similar on the microphone, so it is myself. My name is Grant. Sitting beside me is, of course, the one and only Ben Franchise Francis.
The 7th, 8th, and only.
The 7th, 8th, and only.
Oh, look at this. He lost the cue ball, but he's getting away with it.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
Kicked into good.
He didn't hit that one as flush as the last one.
No. A little bit of work to do no matter which one you go. Your starter on the low ball, not a really good starter to start with.
Yeah, that's
but
the
everything
problem.
goes.
Yeah.
I think high ball, you've got the 11 ball to deal with.
I think he's got to play the combo first. He's got to play the 11-5 combo.
Yeah.
That way, when he draws back, he has the 2 or possibly the 7 or the 6. He's going to play into a few options.
Yeah. Well, if you draw there and take out the 2 ball.
He'd like to get on the 2 next for sure. And he should have.
Because the other 3 are duck, duck, duck.
The only
shoot, stop, shoot, stop, shoot, stop.
The only problem I can see here is if the 11 blocks the pocket for the 8 ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
In which case, you might want to save the 2 for last.
It could also, with that angle, go 2 rails and snug up to that 8 ball because you're going to pop this a little bit because you're going to draw for the shape on 2, right?
It could go 1 rail and plug the pocket for the 2. This is, you're kind of guessing where the 11's going to go here. It's got to hit it clean.
Really good match. Yeah, there it is. Exactly like you called it.
Plugged the 8.
Although you do have still the deuce to work that 8 out, it does make it a little bit more complicated now that 11 did exactly what you said it was going to do.
And I wonder, well, the 8 definitely goes in the right-hand side pocket. But I wonder if
off the rail, off the end rail, off 11? Save the 2 and go off the rail off 11 into the left.
Possibly that is a shot.
I can't quite tell what the distance, how far off that 11 is.
Yeah, it is tough to tell from back here. Maybe we can tell from this side view a little bit.
Oh no, might be a little too far out there.
But he looks okay on this 7 ball, so he's got options. He can figure it out.
So when you're playing this, do you try to leave the 2 last, leave yourself the angle on the 2 to the right-hand corner to push the 8 up to the point where it will go?
I would be more inclined to leave angle where I maybe try to get behind the 8.
And just take it into the right side pocket.
Hopefully it even goes in the lower right corner from where we're looking. If that's the case, then you have 2 pockets, but Grant's got a good look down the barrel, and
yeah, 10's in the way.
Ticky off the 11 is there, Bernie says. I like his wording there, the ticky.
Yeah, the ticky tick.
That's one of my favorite pool sayings that I don't use enough.
Yeah.
The ticky and the fram.
Feeling like some nookie cookies yet? Not quite yet. I'm not quite sleep deprived enough yet.
There's a midnight match tonight.
There is a midnight
So
match. It could happen tomorrow.
we'll see. See how we feel by 1 a.m. when we're still playing.
Yeah, well, it could happen tonight. We could have the
Could.
nookie cookie type of stream for tonight.
As long as all the kids are in bed by midnight, we'll be
That's
okay.
it, yeah. The normal family show that we run here might have to have the rating upped.
We'll see who we can get for a guest commentator for that one too.
Yeah, right. So what's in your mind here? You're going to take the 4 ball obviously down to the bottom right-hand pocket. Are you going to draw on top of the 10 ball?
He's
Put the
got
6 to the top left?
he's got a really bad angle here to try to do that, but I think that's the only option. You can't go forward and get on the 6 anyway, so you have to draw just to the left of where the cue ball is now.
Yeah, it's kind of a punch stroke with a lot of left hand, right?
This is one of those shots where people look at it and think, well, you can't get there, but there's these little strokes, like punchy strokes where you can
Punchy
change
draws,
the angle.
yeah.
This is definitely one of them.
Oh,
Okay, he
came underneath.
played underneath, which is even easier. I didn't know he had that option.
So now are you trying to punch into the 15 to make sure you give yourself that angle on the 2? Or are you just going to play it forward and out and kind of take what the table gives you?
I would try to leave the cue ball close to where the 6 is right now, which is kind of what he's looking at. And then I'm going to draw to the side rail and underneath the 8 ball. And hopefully I can
hopefully
shoot
you
in the
don't
side.
rub the 8.
I don't really like rubbing it, trying to push it unless you're going to really be sure where you're hitting the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bad things that can happen if you run into it.
Yeah, that way, like when I said, would you do it that way, there's a lot that can go wrong.
Yeah, this is no walk in the park here. He's going to be careful. First he's got to get this cue ball right, which he didn't.
He did not.
You know what's funny about that shot is he brushed the 15 and it still didn't slow down the cue ball enough. The rails are
Lively.
live. Yeah.
I must have missed your comment, Denise. Now I got to go back and look.
There's actually quite a bit of comments right now. This is
What up, pie,
pie
in the face?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That way. So they're going to take these 2 tables. Yeah.
So pretty much after this match.
We have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we'll have a little break in between this match and the next one, maybe
Unless
a
they're gonna
20-minute break kind of
play
thing.
that match prior to 6 o'clock and have the finals like right away.
There's a good chance that this match will be done by about 5. That's a good hit by Brad, but not doing him any favors. Oh, I'm using that forever, Denise.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Grant, pie face Emp.
I appreciate that, Ben.
No problem. What was the other one? Big Easy?
Yeah.
Big Easy Zemp?
Yeah.
I think pie face is more fitting.
Well, that's yet to be determined as to what the outcome of our pie in the face challenge is going to
I
be.
feel like you're both getting a pie no matter
we're
what.
both getting pied no matter what, but the winner.
I feel like there's a good chance I'm getting pied that time too.
Yeah, you are definitely going to get pied again.
There's a good chance. Oh, I never got pied the first time. Len took a pie for me.
Yeah, he sure did.
Because that was way more fun to watch.
So for those that don't know what that all is all about, Denise and I are going to play a little bit of an exhibition match at CCS Niagara Falls. Hopefully raise a little bit of awareness, a little bit of cash for the juniors program. So we're going to play a race on the valleys, and the loser gets a pie in the face.
I can't wait to watch that. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, Mr. Patrick there calls me Mr. Rogers. Yeah, everybody getting pied.
The back door out from Steven.
Yeah.
So we got this thumper coming soon. It was delayed a little because of some broken tip issues from the manufacturer. But we should have this within a couple weeks.
And that was tip. I'll clarify.
Tip.
Tip.
But they say it jumps like an IQ and it breaks like a BK Rush.
Oh, there's no saying. I've tried it.
I have not tried it yet, but I believe you. I know you wouldn't lie to me.
Nope. That thing hits like a Mack truck. It is beautiful.
Well, don't give it to Steven then, because he breaks plenty hard enough already.
Yeah. Oh, there'll be some smack talking. No
Well-
worries, Denise. I can bring the smack talk.
There's going to be so much heckling during that match.
Oh, yeah, there is.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But the main purpose of it is to raise awareness. And Denise, you'll agree with me. The main purpose of it is for me to pie Denise in the face and raise awareness for juniors.
Both those things are very important.
That is the main goal, is for me to pie Denise Belanger and raise awareness for the juniors.
All right, so he crushed it and came up dry.
He did.
Mostly because I talked about his break too much.
What's
gave
up,
him the curse.
Jam up cardigan?
What's up with the jam-up card? Who's wearing a jam-up cardigan? He's wearing a jam-up sweatpants.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even in my jam up gear today.
Did you order one? Did you order a cardigan?
Oh, I know what this is about. I remember. So
Inside joke?
no, on one of the other streams, I was supposed to ask Damien if he would make me a jam up cardigan like Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
And then Patrick has to pay for it.
if he's gonna pay for it, man,
Yeah, I'll
you
wear a
should
jam-up
jump all over
cardigan.
that. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, 3-2, Steven.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Bernie.
Make sure you bring your blow up. Oh my God. Yeah, I totally forgot to ask Damien about the cardigan.
We know what's funny about the blow up. So Eric tells me they all stayed in one room,
Yeah.
and John brought the air mattress, but with the balloon pump. So Eric spends an hour blowing it up.
Yeah. Well, I know what that's
lays
all
on
about.
it for 15 minutes and it's flat.
No.
Yeah,
God.
so he shared a bed with Joe. After an hour pumping that thing up, he shared a bed with
Were
Joe.
you with us in Chicago when I had to blow up that
I was totally there.
ridiculous
There was
air
an epic
mattress
video of
that-
it too.
Yeah, there's video evidence. I don't know if it's still on Denise Belanger's wall or not, but
Oh yeah, that
she
never
made a video
disappears.
of it. Yeah, and if you're looking for some laughs, it is me pumping up this air mattress, and from the angle that Denise is shooting the video from, looks perhaps a little
Yeah, over the little pony
awkward.
wall.
Yeah, and so it's a good laugh if you want to go on her wall and have a look.
Samantha, it is still set to hell in here. It's very hot in here.
I believe it is mercury cloth because of the Canadian maple leafs up at the top, or the where it says looks like maple leafs, I guess, on the string. But yeah, that was funny. We all had a good laugh.
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
I enjoyed that more than the entire part of the trip.
Yeah, I might have played it up a little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah. It was a good time. It is mercury cloth, as Ben is about to show you.
That's the one. Mercury
is.
Ultra. Won't leave you on that screen. Nobody wants to see Brad that close.
No, no, I don't mind Brad, but from a distance. I don't need to see him that close.
We only say that because we're have known him for a long time.
Yeah.
I won't go as far as to say I'm friends with him, but
No, we don't want to admit that yet.
no,
Not on the live stream.
no.
Yeah.
Just in case he goes back and watches, gets the
Yeah.
wrong idea.
Right? Like, we like you and all, Brad, but
It's not that much. I'll tell you.
Redwood Falls, Minnesota.
I'll
Thank
tell you what.
Bet Anthony.
we like watching Brad play.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a fantastic player.
Yeah. So with this angle, you get drawn off the 3 ball.
Yeah,
Kind of have to.
this is kind of a hidden hope.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of good things that can happen here, but if he gets the right rub off the 13, he might even land short side on the 14 to shoot in the top right. If not, he's going to get on the 13 and then try to get on the short side of that 14, but
There's a lot that could go right, but there's a lot that can go wrong.
I
here.
think there's way more that can go wrong for sure.
Yeah.
He needs a good rub here.
Yeah, he needs to stroke this really well.
Yeah, not only does he have to hit it really well, but he also has to have a fortunate roll here,
Look at that.
which he's getting.
Look at. Oh, does he?
He got
Yeah.
the worst of that, but
Yeah.
he still has a shot here. I'm just not sure what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like with that ball hanging,
You gotta go
There's
for
gotta be
something here.
something.
There's gotta be a shot.
I don't think he can miss the 7 to kick it in, though.
Does he have any of the rail past the 7? Because you can hit that with some left-hand spin and try to straighten it out.
That's the question. I don't know if he does.
No, I don't think he does either. Can't go below the 6.
Are you brave enough to play the Efren shot? Miss the 4 and go
2.
two rails into
Double
the
the Z
14?
shot. I like it. I think that's the only shot.
What else do you do? Yeah. Can't jump it. Got no 1 rail, no 2 rail. Got
Is he going for the short stick?
I feel like he's
Okay, so
contemplating his life choices right now.
So looking down that, if he can jump that, it's only about a quarter ball to catch the edge of that.
You'd have to jump it with the rest is the problem.
Yeah. I might be able to stretch over far enough, but that's me. I don't.
Yeah, you'd have to stretch like he's
Oh.
gonna masse this.
He is going to try to masse.
Yeah, that's probably the better shot than the kick. I think I like Fabian's shot, the 2 rail check siding,
Yeah.
but it's not easy no matter which way you go at this. Yeah.
Jump over the 6 ball.
I just feel like if you jump over the 6, it's such a tough pot on the 13.
Look at that. Stick it.
It's a great shot. It's a really good shot by Mr. White there.
That was a shot.
That was
That bent good.
he hit at perfect speed too.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do. He made
Yeah.
it look a lot easier than it
Yeah,
was.
Right? Florian who?
That was impressive swerve he played there.
That was, and especially on a valley table. Right? If you're playing
It's
on a diamond table, it's
really,
a little bit easier.
Really
but
hard to get the speed correct
Yeah.
on these tables. It's easy to overhit it or underhit it.
Yeah, what a great shot.
Well, we spit out a lot of ideas there, but obviously he played the correct shot. He just rolled this in, play the 8 in the side.
And I like the fact that he just took his time right there after that shot.
Yeah, there
Right.
was no getting down, and because it's so easy to miss the ball after you make a great shot.
Absolutely. You bet.
He's a very experienced player. He knows the proper moments to relax himself.
Yeah.
And you might notice the snooker stance there. He is originally a snooker player.
I'll tell you what, Brad White came to play today.
He got a little round of applause from Steven there. That's how
Yeah.
good that shot was.
Yeah.
All right, check out SureShotBilliardSite.com. Use the discount code CSLPool. You get a 10% discount. Be sure with the Sure Shot, they say, and let me tell you, it is a great training tool.
I would absolutely agree. I think this should be in the hands of every player from Masters caliber right on down. That will give you real-time information on your stroke. It's not like a DigiQ or, you kind of got to go back and analyze your stuff afterwards. It is real-time information. You get to see exactly how your stroke is doing. We do have a few of them available here. If you are in the tournament area and you do want one, we do have a couple of them here. Otherwise, if you are in the States, go to the website, put in the discount code. If you're in Canada, you want to get a hold of us. It'll be cheaper in Canada to order it through us.
That's a good one, Brian. I like that. It's hard to shoot straight when you're patting yourself on the back. That was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely.
3-3, guys.
Tie ball game.
This is going to be an exciting conclusion, I am sure.
There you go, Patrick Neal. Sure shot works. He got his in this week. Works exactly like I said. Because it is. It's so simplistic that it's genius.
Oh, he was already counting that cue ball as in. He'd already conceded that it was in the hole and it got kicked.
Yeah, and he come out good again.
This is a really good look. I think you play high ball here and you shoot the 14 ball first. By the 8, there's a lot of room.
So do you go from 14 all the way up for the 10 ball? Get rid of the 10 ball? With the 8 sitting in the pocket there?
That might be the play. The only problem is you're a little close to the 14. It's easy to under-hit it. He might actually shoot this 11 and get down there now, which is a good play.
Yeah.
The 14 can be played at any time.
Yeah.
But this
rolling up for 13.
Yeah, this isn't as easy as it looks either.
Oh, you still have to play proper weight.
You
and
still
control that cue ball
and have a decent angle on this 13. You don't really want to end up straight in. I like going above it for sure because now he can play the 13 next and then the 14. So he'll play the 10. I think that's the 10.
See, and I look at this a little differently.
12.
Right? I'm going to play the 14, then the 10, and leave the 13 as my last, and it's a roll-up from there.
But the 8, you can pot from anywhere.
Yep.
He might actually go with the play that you were saying, but I like the 13 to the 14. I think.
I just don't like rubbing those two balls.
Well, ideally, you don't have to rub them. If you can just get a little angle, kind of to the left side of the 13, so you're going to the right-hand side rail, and then back out. The window between the 2-3 is really big. So he's just going to be careful when he shoots this 12 that he gets the right angle on the 13 next. No, he likes your play.
I think he's kind of back and forth in his head as to which way he wants to do it.
Patrick would have shot the 14 already too.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable doing it that way.
Absolutely. A lot of these little situations are how you play the ball.
Yeah.
Do you play better with follow? Do you play better with draw, stun, siding? Some guys like to throw balls in all the time. Eric told me once, if we played a match with no siding, you'd never beat me. I said, that's probably true because I throw everything in, constantly changing the angle, right?
I think that's because you were, before the Bob Danielson, you were playing with not a low
piece of
deflection
wood.
shaft. Yeah.
Piece of wood. It's like a broomstick, that thing.
Yeah, so I think he's going to go forward 2 rails and back out underneath the 3 here.
Absolutely. That's the play. Oh, that's not good.
Does not want to hit that.
He's jumping.
I think he's still safe there. He's got that 13.
No, I think he's jumping here.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he really hampered by that 3?
Almost full ball. I don't even think he can see the rail past the side pocket to play rail first and kick it in. I think he's got to jump.
But that's why I would have played it the other way. And I'd have shot the 14 first, then the 10, because the 10 leads me to the 13
Well,
naturally.
and he played a different path than both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and different than Denise, Patrick, and Bernie as well.
Yeah.
But he obviously knew what he was doing. He just mishit that. Well, he didn't want to be jacked up over the 5-2, which makes the follow through with inside way harder.
Yeah.
Jacked
I
up with
think
inside
he kind of
juice.
Underhit that a little bit.
Because then the spin didn't grab enough.
Yeah.
Got more top and stun than he did siding.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it by him jumping this in. He jumps pretty good.
He does, yeah.
And this is not the hardest jump with the pocket being so big.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have, it's not like you have to land on the 13 when you're jumping, right? You can land a little bit before.
Exactly. This is very makeable. Riley, what's happening, buddy? Yeah,
Riley,
we do have a Q giveaway going. It's a Jacoby. Really nice Jacoby custom. I'll flash a picture of it up on the screen after this frame. He hit it way too hard.
He did, yeah. He didn't have to over jump that 3-ball.
He crushed it. He crushed it. And that's going to put him in big trouble because Steven's going to be breaking next after this.
Yeah.
He's going to take his time, make sure he gets this right.
Yeah. This is not one that Steven wants to give away.
This is a absolute must get out here.
Absolutely.
If you don't get out here, you lose the match. Even if it goes hill, I don't like your chances.
Yeah, I agree.
Be too shook up.
Wow, and Brad's playing really well.
And Riley, you can email transfer that money since you are in Canada. $20 per ticket per se, but you get
pack.
Coupon pack. We'll email to you. So include your email in the email transfer in the comments. Yeah, qsportslive@gmail.com.
Used the whole pocket on that 7-ball.
Yeah, he wiggled that in just to make sure he had the right angle on the 2 in the side. Do we know the score in the ladies' intermediate final? Unfortunately, we do not, Jody. To be honest, I don't even really see them playing anywhere around here. They could possibly be in the other room. Yeah, maybe the comment was a little delayed there, Riley, but you can send it to qsportslive@gmail.com. $20 per. And I feel like you're due, Riley. I feel like you're due. He bought a few in Nanaimo.
Rob Hamers won the last one, which was the BK3.
Rob won the BK3, yeah. And we still got Bob Danielson cues on board, guys, with the Sweet Spot 360 low deflection shafts that hit like a dream.
That's all 3 of us play with them now.
Oh, they hit super. I can't believe I played with
your piece of wood,
piece of kindling that I was playing with for so long.
And you were so resistant to it.
Well, I was still playing good, so I was superstitious. But you guys definitely have to check him out if you haven't already.
I think we have some of them here too.
We do have some of them here. If you're in the Edmonton area or playing in the tournament, come check us out. We're on table 79 and 81 for now, but we're going to be on 81, 82 in about an hour. But you'll find us by the stage in the main room. See if one of those shafts fits your cue. You can try it on your cue. See if you like it.
Ted says he's due. We wish everybody could win. Can't we have more than win?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
ideally I win all these tournaments too, but
yeah,
I feel
right.
like I'm due for one of those.
Well, let's see if he comes up and crushes it. I can't see him changing it now.
Well, he broke dry last time, so he's changing the spot. He's changing the spot he's breaking from. And he's breaking from the rail, so watch this cue ball pop in the air and all the balls go underneath it.
Makes a ball.
Yeah, he's got a little work here, though.
He does.
5's going to get in the game a bit, too. Well, at first glance, I would think it's got to be
Low
stripes.
ball. I like low ball here.
I think the 7 is in big trouble.
Well, you're going to clear that out right here with the 1, no?
Yeah, I don't mind that if you can get it right now, yeah. He might even just rub the
bump the
14
14.
and open the pocket, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this
he
is going
bumped
to a
it
bad
back in.
spot. Yeah, now the 7's in really big trouble, and he put the 2 in trouble. I would sort of still expect him to get out here, but this is not easy. I think he called. Did he call the bank on this ball? No.
You gave up on the Revo. That's because you haven't tried the Jacoby Black.
Didn't get the right rub he was looking for there.
I think he's going to bank this 7.
This is a tough bank. You got to hit this pretty hard. Get it straighten out. Just going to make position a little tougher.
Two horned it out.
Really big chance for Brad to get it hill here, and then it'll be his break. So I think we'll see him give this the full attention.
I agree.
There's going to be no guessing happening here.
No.
He's going to try to work this one out. He'll be a big favorite with the break on the hill.
I agree. And for anybody that is looking for that Jacoby Black, right now it is only available in the radial pin. There is a list for that. If you do want on that list, guys, send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page. If you have anything other than the radial pin and still want one, send us a message there as well, because there are going to be 2 different lists. The first list will be for everybody with radial pins. They will get theirs first because that's the pin style Jacoby makes. And in about a month from now, they'll start working on the other list. So that thing hits unbelievable. Tried that while we were in Niagara as well.
Anthony, there's so many that I couldn't even begin to name them off.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a big one in Calgary in August or September.
August, yeah.
You're not going to want to miss that one.
August, September.
So make sure you follow Q Sports Live, and we will let you know
as we can, yeah.
when that tournament's going to be. You're not going to want to miss it.
Steve, yes. Deposits, definitely.
Yeah, we've already had a couple people put down the price to get it when it's ready, so you're more than welcome, sir. What's he going to end up with here?
He rearranged the furniture and came up not too
I
bad.
like it, the Dave Harding saying. I use that one once in a while because I really like that one.
Yep.
The rearrange the furniture.
Rearrange it. If you don't like it, rearrange it.
You can deposit $300, Steve.
Yeah.
The queue itself is $475.
$475 USD plus shipping. However, we do have, like I said, we do have a deal. But if you are interested, like I said, message.
Oh, I was holding my breath there too.
Yeah, just message the page.
He gives the eyebrow to the camera.
Gives the stink eye.
I like this guy.
In it to win it, says Riley. That a boy.
No, it wasn't called yet, Anthony. The entry fee will be in the $100 range. It'll be announced in the next month or 2, I would imagine.
I'm hoping I can get some of the details worked out here in the next month. But just put a big X in August. You're not going to want to miss it.
Yeah, make sure you follow Q Sports Live. Could be the only way you find out. He definitely was thanking his lucky start. It could have easily scratched.
Yeah.
And that would have been instant match over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk to you Tuesday, Steve.
Sounds good.
Needs a quick release. I imagine that'll be the next batch after the radials, because that's the next most common.
Yeah.
Okay, he wanted to be straight in on this 9, or close to straight.
Well, he's making us sweat it a little bit.
He's got to play 3 rails here. He's got to play 3.
Do you go 3 or do you go back and forth?
I don't like going back and forth. There's too many things can go wrong. This is the shot that I play 3 rails all the time.
Yeah. Nope, B-side final, I believe this is.
Yeah, B-side final. Winner's going to play Jason Kishenu from Saskatchewan. Looks like he's going back and forth. I don't like it.
God.
I don't like it, but it worked.
Oh, Brad, buddy.
Oh, he's making us sweat this one. Well, these guys would be 7s for sure in APA.
The 7 plus.
Whatever your top of the top is, these guys will be spotting everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Riley, we'll put that up as soon as Brad wins here. We'll show you what it looks like. Kind of squeaked his way through on this, but made it work.
I give him about 70% favorite breaking hill.
I agree. Yeah.
Just from the way he's been breaking.
Yeah, he's been breaking like God.
All right, there you go, Riley. That's the beauty right there.
Yeah, and I wish the pictures did it a little more justice, because damn.
Oh, it's such a nice cue.
It's a beautiful looking cue.
And that's their Ultra Pro shaft. It's like 160 shaft,
yeah.
And just hit straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Really, really low deflection on that. Are we familiar with tap?
Not really.
I'm a little bit, but not.
We do have a tap league just outside of Calgary, but not too many play in that league. Yeah, you almost didn't even have to see it. You just know it's a Jacoby. It's going to be gorgeous, right? How did your Farrell turn out, Riley? I'm curious to know. I meant to message you and ask how Nick did, although I'm sure he did outstanding work, as he always does, but... Yeah, I'm pretty much putting it at like 2-1 in Brad's favor right now.
Yep, I would agree. He's been breaking like King Kong, and he's just playing very solid and steady pool.
So here's a good note for all the viewers out there. Watch how much attention he gives to this rack. He ain't just gonna get up there, slap the triangle on, make sure they're square and hit it.
Yeah.
He's gonna really make sure he gets a good rack here.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, I probably haven't changed that on the coupon book, so I'll get that changed. It is for the Jacoby. There you go. Riley says, very nice. It's great.
Yeah, Nick does an awesome job on everyone's cues.
Yeah. First place is $2,200.
It's actually 21.
21? You misled me then.
I looked at the payouts yesterday when I was in the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
And it was 22. And I looked at it today. It's 21. And there's $30 missing from 3rd. So there's $130 missing, which is exactly one entry. They refunded somebody their entry.
Uh-huh.
But first is going to get 21, which is a pretty good 2 days' work. All right, here we go, guys. Hill, Bradley White to break.
The Hill thriller.
He's been coming with this crush it from the corner. Seems to work.
Yeah.
Watch for balls going in the side and in the top left corner.
He's been up. Oh.
Well, the top right corner is what I meant to say. Look out. No.
That
Worst
broke like mud.
worst case scenario. That for how long he took to rack didn't break out very good.
No. Although if you're going to scratch, this is kind of the table you want to leave. You don't want to break like King Kong, have them all spread apart and scratch.
Especially
At
VNEA
least
rules.
there's some work to do.
He's going to run out stripes here.
Yeah.
This is fairly easy. The only tough ball is the 8.
Yeah.
But if he leaves the 10 and the 11 till the last 2 balls, then this is pretty easy to get short side on the 8.
Yeah.
So I think
Do they allow magic racks? I don't believe so.
No, I
I'd
don't
have to use what they supply here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any magic racks allowed here. So I think I shoot the 10 first, and then I probably shoot the 13, and then I shoot those 2 balls in the side.
Yeah, shape out 10 to 11.
Well, it's actually not the 10, it's the 12, which is the ball he's shooting right now. It's tough to see from back here, but
it is.
So now the 13, and then the 14, 15, 10, 11, 8. This is not a bad look. Absolutely, Riley. Ryan and Grant will be there. I am not going to make it this year, but I'll be back next year.
Yeah, we will. Ryan and I will be there. First, next weekend, Ben and I are heading down to Phoenix in Arizona. We'll do an NAPT event there. That'll finish up Sunday night. Ben will fly back to Calgary Monday. I head direct to Penticton from there.
So he's got to watch here that he doesn't flick the 15 on the way back out. He's going to shoot the 15 in the same pocket, I think.
Hit it perfect.
20.
Hit it absolutely perfect.
Oh, what's he doing here? Why would he's not shooting that ball first.
No.
He's just looking at where he wanted to be. He scared me there
Yeah,
for a minute.
me too.
I thought he knows better.
Wait
than
a
that.
minute.
He wants to have more angle than less, which is
Yes.
perfect right where he is.
Yeah.
He ended up straight in.
Yeah.
So he'll try to get straight on the 11, and then he can, well, a little angle, and then he can shoot the 8 in the same pocket as the ball he's about to play. Yeah, it's my boy's birthday, March 1st, Riley. March 1st, he turns 6.
I think he might use the back rail here with that angle.
Got too much angle,
Yeah.
and he's jacked up. I don't think he's in a good spot. I think he has to run into something here. He can't spin to the other side. Oh, he's holding underneath. What a risky play that was. He hit it super good, though.
Oh, he only hit it perfect.
I would have rather gone into it, because what are the odds you end up there in the side pocket?
Yeah.
So that
Well,
was a good shot if he
But
was
he
that
did get a
sure.
little bit close to the work here.
Yeah,
But I don't see it really hampering him in any way.
It's not a gimme, but it is for him.
Wow.
Nice
What a match.
Nice match there.
What a match. Well done.
That was a great match. We were treated there.
I think so. Yeah, some of the best pool we've seen from both players.
Impressive.
Yeah. Brad White comes with the Mass A shot around.
Yeah, that was one of the best shots we've seen
Yeah.
on the stream so far this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's possibly the shot of the tournament there. That saved that game to go hill.
Incredible
give him
shot.
the chance to go hill.
Incredible shot.
Yeah. So we may shut down here. I'm not sure when they're going to put up the finals.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, I think we'll run a quick commercial and then shut down and restart.
Sounds good to me. We'll run a Jacoby
And we'll be
commercial
back
for you guys.
We'll be back in about, I'm going to say about 10 minutes or less. We'll be back.
Alrighty, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll do a quick shutdown restart. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes.